Hey, good morning, everyone. Hope you have a blessed day today. This morning I was reading Exodus 23, and in Exodus 23:9 it says, "Do not oppress a foreigner, for you yourselves know how it feels to be a foreigner, because you were foreigners in Egypt." If we apply this to our lives, we must remember that at some point we were also lost. We were not on the path that we are on now for those who are on this path to God. And we have to remember this and remind ourselves of this. That way, when we see someone who's going through something, someone who's not on the right path, maybe we don't agree with their ways because we're no longer in their ways. That doesn't mean we're supposed to ignore them, avoid them, look the other way, or not communicate with them. No, let them know, hey, we know you. We've been there. I know how it feels to be lost. I know how it feels to be unhealed. I know what it feels like to be sad, depressed, angry, anxious, all that. We are supposed to help them find their way to the path that we're on. And it might not be an immediate approach where you see somebody crying, going right up to them and saying, hey, like, I know how you can be healed. I know the solution. Like, it's God, it's Jesus. That can be an approach. Some people may not take lightly to it, and it might be a gradual thing, like, slowly progress to that point of the conversation. At the end of the day, what's important is that we take that approach and make an effort to help these people, to let them know that they're not alone, that we have been there, and now we're saved. And at the end of the day, we also have to remember that once we have that Holy Spirit in us, we're no longer seeing people who are going through some type of suffering. We're now seeing souls that haven't been healed. I know at least that's true for me. Since I felt that the Holy Spirit is within me, now when I see someone going through something, I no longer see a person or a human being. I now see a unhealed soul. And I want to tell them, hey man, there's a joy that can come into your life that can take away all that pain, all that anxiety. But it only comes from one person, and that's Jesus, who leads us to God. And it's important to remember that we're not always confident within ourselves because we don't know if we're going to have the right words. But God, the Holy Spirit, they're going to guide us. They're going to give us those words that particular person or that particular soul needs to hear. So we're not ever walking alone. We're always walking with the Holy Spirit within us. So when you see somebody going through something or someone that's struggling, don't treat them like a stranger. Instead, treat them like a friend. Love them like your brother, sister.